Hey everyone, it is Jay Soloff from Investors Alley, and this is our options trade of the week. Now, this is not one of the trades from one of my trading services. This is a trade for educational purposes only. So we are here at Market Chameleon, marketchameleon.com. I am at the unusual option volume page, which I then sort by volume. And you can see we had a really busy day here with over 1 million options trading in Vail, and then it kind of goes down from there. That was kind of the big one. But it looks like several of these are the meme stocks, so sort of the popular stocks, the stock of the day, stock of the week, whatever, amongst the retail crowd, the Reddit crowd, the Robinhood crowd. So we're talking about stuff like, the original was GME, but then we had AMC. Plug has been one of these. Workhorse. Wish is the one of the week that's been really popular this week, 5.5 times the regular volume, as you can see here. We're going to take a closer look at Workhorse, which is an electric vehicle company. Their big thing is going to be delivery trucks. That also has like a drone component for like the last mile part of the delivery. Interesting concept. Still, they've only produced a couple of vehicles, so it's still a ways to go, but at least the business case is interesting. And as you can see, up almost 10% today in a ton of call volume, which is to be expected. So 87% calls, 13% puts. Generally speaking, the more call volume you have, the more bullish it is, vice versa with puts. So again, about 2 times the regular volume, almost 250,000. So if we go and take a look at the trades, so what I do is I go to all the trades from the day, and I sort it by quantity once again to see what kind of the block trades were. Interesting thing here actually is not a bullish trade. That is looks like a put spread, although what's most likely going on here is rolling of puts. So what that means is that someone probably owns some puts, maybe as a hedge or maybe as a downside bet. It's hard to say, right? It looks like they possibly rolled it out another week. So what you can see here with the stock price at 15, the 14 puts here looks like they were sold for 19 cents. This was probably a closing trade and instead moved to the 14.5 puts. So they moved up to a higher strike and they paid $1 or $2, and this was done in one transaction. So they paid $1 or $2. They sold the 19s. Most likely, this was just a roll up and out, an extra week. And this is either someone expecting the quantity is a little bit different. It's just probably whatever risk metric they're using and a certain amount that they want to risk. So the quantity is a little bit different, but it seems that this could again either be a directional bet. These meme stocks tend to go up and down really quickly, so that could be the case. Or it could be someone long a bunch of stock and they're hedging their position with puts. Either way, just kind of interesting that that's the big stuff when most of the action was actually on the call side. So a lot of very short-term calls that expire this week and some that expire next week. So taking a look at that here, you can see Workhorse, when it really was in the height of the meme period, when it first hit in January, sort of beginning of October, it got all the way up to 43, collapsed back down, it's kind of trended down, and now it's back up again in this 15 range. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. You can see here with looking at the options. So we had that, where are they? The 14 puts here. So there was about 4,000 open interest, and so a bunch of that traded today. It was sold at 19. It already dropped to about half that by the end of the day. So they got out early and were able to move here to July 2nd, which is next week's expiration, to the 14.5. And you can see it was purchased for $1 or $2. The stock kept going up, so now it's already down to 78 cents. So when expiration is this close, these options tend to lose value quite a bit, or pretty quickly. But it could also easily drop. This thing we could wake up tomorrow, it could be 13 easily. So it's as simple as just buying the put straight up if you wanted to do that. Rolling it obviously is a 2-part trade. That's just used to do it in one transaction. And if you're interested in buying calls and puts on stocks for more of the directional sort of trading, you can check out the link on this page for Option Floor Trader Pro, and that is the sort of trades that we do in that service. I will see you all next week.